Welcome back, everyone, to the Sports Minorities Podcast, your home for not-so-expert analysis, plenty of shit-talking, and where some baseball teams like to do some sweeping. I'm your host, JC, your resident Titans fan, Astros fan, Avalanche fan, and Spurs fan. Joining me this week are...
Chicken wing crying in my corner. That's okay. Got the rest of the year.
Bang, bang, Niner gang. Oh, wait. Is that too early?
Facts, bro. Bang, bang, Niner gang.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is Rob, the Laker fan, the Bucks fan, and yeah, totally on depression. So whatever. Go sports.
21-3.
DJ here, Cowboys fan. Back on the winning side of things, that's great. And I do want to give an apology to the Raiders. I thought you were going to choke the game away. I really did. And you proved me wrong. So my deepest apologies until next week when you go ahead and do it for me.
To play in New Orleans. Oh, well, we'll see. That can go either way. Yeah. Nori will be a little late this evening. He'll probably join us. He's our resident Giants fan and Yankees fan who, you know, realistic Yankees fan, I'll say. I did see a TikTok where they asked someone to describe the Yankees fan, and they said modern-day Cowboys fans. So,
Jesus Christ, what is with the hate? I'm sitting over here minding my own business.
I didn't come up with it, dude. This guy did. So, but I'm sure we'll discuss that. But anyway, thank you, everyone, for joining us. We're going to be recapping Week 7 of the NFL season. If there's any sports news, talking about that, including mentioning something that we had discussed on this podcast a few weeks ago, and that's being brought back into the attention of the NFL due to some injuries that have happened. And then, of course, we'll get into our Week 8 predictions for the season. So, how did we do in Week 7? Well, I think this is for the first time ever. We all went 10-4.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
We all had the same record for a week. How about that?
Round of applause.
Now,
Ooh.
you should note, the only one that really played anything different from any of us was DJ on a couple picks, and we'll get into that. But those ended up evening out, and so
God damn
it
it.
all just worked out. So,
Let's go Houston, yeah.
so
And
that
Davis
leaves
knows
us
we trust until he fails me.
overall standing still. I'm at first with 68 correct picks. Chicken Wing with 62. Nori and Rob at 61, and DJ with 59. So, yeah,
We are
just change that. One
coming
pick
for
could've
you.
went in the 60s, huh?
Get
It's close.
60 wins.
Close.
Jesus Christ,
Yep.
DJ.
Hey. Fuck you.
I guess we'll start here. When we do our recaps, we'll talk about picks we regret, anything surprises from the week. I guess if I have to regret any pick, I don't know. Maybe not switching to Chicago when I saw the weather was going to be bad, because the Bears are now 2-0 in rainy weather. Ain't that right, Chicken Wing?
That's facts.
2-0.
That's facts. They were 1-0 week 1. I remember that game. Slipping slides all day.
I'm a bit surprised, though, that Bill Belichick went back to Mac Jones to start the game. I was surprised he didn't stick with the hot hand, because Bailey Zappi has been killing it. So that was probably one of the big surprises out of it that I had.
And he killed it for the first 2 drives, too. And
Yep.
then kinda...
And then another surprise, and I know, Rob, you're going to hate this, the Panthers.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we called PJ Walker being something.
Yeah, but the trades they made, get rid of a
Yeah.
Look, they got to be tanking. What's going on? Nope. Jesus.
I mean, yeah.
I am a bit surprised at Green Bay. What the hell
Damn
is
it.
going on? So, but there's a lot. So, Chicken Wing, let's go next to you. What do you got?
Oh, I got no regrets. Every pick was an educated pick, as it obviously tells, with the rest of us getting the same record minus DJ's dumbass. Anyway,
Yeah, who luck boxed into 10.
it's facts, bro. It was a huge luck box right there. Fucking guy. No, but in all honesty, I got no regrets.
Okay.
I guess the biggest surprise for me was Washington actually coming out and stealing that win against Green Bay. But then again, I've always preached who is Aaron Rodgers going to throw, because they're already I don't know if y'all saw the news. They were making plays at 2 of the Jets receivers because they both asked to be traded out. So that just goes to show desperation alone.
Which is
I don't know
surprising
why
considering
the
how good
Jets would
are
want.
playing
I
right
don't know
now.
why would one. Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Why would the receivers want to leave the Jets? I mean, they're bodying people. I don't understand.
For sure.
Anyway, go ahead, Mike. It's your turn. Yeah.
No, I mean
Mike, go ahead.
it's true because that's what I first read. I was like, why are they trying to 5-1 in their division? You know,
I don't get that.
I mean, speaking of divisions, right now the East in both conferences, looks like they're just dominating all of the NFL, which is again crazy to even say that right now.
I mean, dare I say NFC beast? Dare I say it? Dare I?
Washington.
I said
Then
it.
again, Washington beat.
Said it.
We'll get into that, I guess.
Yeah.
Nori, you back, buddy?
No.
No.
Perfect. He's not back yet. Let's keep talking
All right.
about his fuck the Yankees.
Oh, gosh.
Costing money.
There's nothing you could say but the Yankees. I haven't said myself, and I told you they're gonna get swept. So if you bet on them, I hope you lost your whole mortgage.
I did. Thank you. All right.
I told you, the Yankees fan, they're going to get swept. I told you.
What
I
are your
took the bet that they would
thoughts
win
on people
one game,
calling-
though.
what are
I
your
told
thoughts-
you, Michael,
No,
they
we-
would get swept. I wasn't
Swept.
hoping for it. I just told you what happened.
I know.
First of all, I really
Game
thought
you
y'all
regret.
would- I was gonna say I really thought y'all would win Game 3 with Garrett Cole on the mound, but
Nope.
yeah. Well, it's actually your turn on the Week 7 recap. What? Any picks you regret? Any surprises that you have on the week?
What I regret, knowing what I know. I mean, this wasn't a regret because I called in the podcast last week, but the two I'm really pissed off I didn't get. You know what? Okay. I knew Mac Jones was starting. I think he's an incompetent. Not only is he an incompetent quarterback, I don't think he's that good. He's not like bad. He's not like Baker Mayfield bad, right? But he's not that good. But he needs a good offensive coordinator. So I think he's the easy scapegoat. But the fact that Matt Patricia, the defensive coordinator for years, and the Lions head coach, the previous one, now he's the offensive coordinator. They have no fucking idea what they're doing in New England. So I shouldn't have picked the Patriots. That was fucking stupid. And I know in the podcast I called Seattle to win, and I didn't switch the pick, so that's annoying. But yeah, the one I greatly regret is the Patriots, because once I saw the news that Mac Jones was actually starting, they had something going, and then for whatever reason they switched off that. Like, I don't get it. If you have something that's working, keep doing it. But it's very unlike the Patriots to outcoach themselves, and that's exactly what they're doing. And it's kind of hilarious to watch Boston sports fail. So it's awesome. But that's my regret. I'm not even surprised Washington beat the Packers. I didn't think it would happen, but I'm not like surprised, if that makes sense.
It kind of makes sense.
Yeah,
I'm
it does.
surprised.
I mean, the
It
way they're
does.
ruling, yeah. No, it really
Yeah,
does.
I think. Well, Rob is next, and I think I heard him mention that he probably wanted to say something about this Washington Green Bay game. So, go ahead, Rob.
Oh no, I was gonna say something about the Seattle game because I do recall I picked Seattle and Gino being king of the West.
And you
Last
didn't
week,
change it.
I didn't change it, and I was
Oh,
like,
my Lord.
damn it.
Yeah.
I gotta.
Feel my pain, Robert.
I do.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
do feel your pain,
Feel the pain.
and
Hate you both.
I don't regret any of the picks. I'm sad to see Tampa Bay falling apart right now. But
What is going on with your team, dude?
I don't know.
Tom
so
Brady's just trying to get his family back.
Yeah, Tom Brady decided, oh wait, I want my kids back. Hold on, let me make more free time. Let's not make the playoffs.
I gotta ask: is Detroit done?
Yes.
No. I think they'll
No?
still play spoiler to some teams and might try and sneak in, but I think honestly, when you look at their schedule, this was probably their first bad game. You know, they've always been like in the conversation. They've always been like close to pulling a win out. Outside of the Patriots, that's
The Patriots
row.
bodied them.
I forgot about the
game?
Patriots one. Yeah, so
Yeah, they bodied them. So.
but I mean, see how they do against Miami. But
I mean,
they
it doesn't
got
get.
they got a very winnable game against Green Bay in 2 weeks. When you think about it,
Fact.
who would have said that? You know,
Who would say that, right?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Chicago should be winnable.
Unless it's raining.
Exactly. So
we don't know what the weather's gonna be like. So
And,
Remember,
and then
we'll expect snow.
and then the Giants, chalk that to be a loss. Giants are playing hot right now. I don't want to admit that, but
Well, DJ,
yeah,
let's get your
hot.
thoughts on Week 7.
Well, first and foremost, we'll start with the Packers. You know, I picked the Packers. I picked the Packers to win, but I'm not shocked that they lost because there's too much finger pointing. Aaron Rodgers is too busy pointing the finger at everybody else on the team, but he has not once said, "I need to play better. We need to do this. We should do that." And then he's like, "Oh, we should just simplify the offense. Oh, well, when guys are making mistakes, then we'll hold them accountable." Well, when are you going to hold yourself accountable?
Yep.
Because it's not everybody else but you. You are the leader of the team, de facto, because you're the quarterback, and yet you don't want to hold yourself accountable. So when they lost, I said, it's not shocking. And I won't be shocked if they lose more games in the next few weeks. Just because Rodgers won't take accountability and try to make himself better. He's just going to keep pointing fingers at other people, like Matt LaFleur, for example. But I digress. I don't really regret anything else. I mean, maybe the Texans, because I really put faith in the fact that Vegas would just find a way to choke it away because they're so good at that. But this time they didn't. Not only did they not choke it away, but they basically dominated the game.
Yep.
But, other than that, no. I mean, I picked the Patriots because I expected Bill Belichick to come out and have a good defensive scheme, but he's too arrogant. His defense wasn't working because the Bears were just running the ball down his throat. And so he didn't change anything. He's like, nah, we'll just leave it the way it is. It's fine. I'm Bill Belichick. I'm a genius. And then nothing worked. The Bears basically ran them off the field. So that's about it.
How much of this Washington win, was it just Green Bay being bad, or was it because they made a change at quarterback?
Green Bay's bad.
Green Bay bad.
But do you figure Taylor Heineke might have had an effect there? Because that was a different team than it was.
Tyler Heineke is not a bad quarterback. He's just not consistent. So he's very much like a not as good Kirk Cousins.
But like, how are you going to be consistent if you're not playing consistently?
I've been playing now, and to be honest with you, I'm glad Tennessee's done playing Indianapolis because the Colts with Sam Ehlinger is going to be a very different team.
I can't wait for that.
Oh yeah.
Taylor Heineke is a very, very streaky quarterback.
Oh, I remember. I picked him up for fantasy last year. He had his really good games and his really bad games.
That's what I'm saying. So it's really hard to like. I feel like Washington really shouldn't have gotten another quarterback. Me personally, but I think he does just enough to where they're a decent team. But I think he's just again the easy scapegoat. Where Rivera, I don't think he's a good coach anymore that can really hack it. I don't think they're utilizing the defense the way they should. They're kind of wasting McLaurin's career. So I don't know.
I mean, Antonio Gibson's there. It's like I get it.
So,
like the tools are there. Just the quarterback play in general is just subpar.
it's actually good that you brought up McLaurin. So the Jets were offering 2 first rounds for him, and then Carolina turned it down. How do you feel about that?
What? The Jets offered for Carolina. I was talking about Washington, McLaurin.
Oh,
Not
I'm
McCaffrey.
sorry.
Not McCaffrey.
Not McCaffrey. No. I'm sorry. It was a defensive back. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was reading it earlier today, and I was actually shocked. I'm sorry.
Wrong person.
Yeah,
Okay.
wrong
Moving
team.
on.
Wrong team. But
Moving
I mean, the question's still there. How do you feel about that? Now that everybody knows that Carolina's doing the fire sale, and they were offered 2 first rounders for their defensive end, and Carolina said no. How do y'all feel about that? Knowing that they already gave up CMC.
I don't
You still gotta have a
understand.
defense to build around. I don't know what that guy's contract situation is like, but
Right, and
He's a rookie.
yeah,
He's
He's
a
in his
rookie.
rookie. He's in his rookie contract.
So
Yeah.
fire sale doesn't mean get rid of all your talent. Fire sale means get rid of all your talent on contract.
Contract.
Oh no! I know what
So-
it means.
so that means that if they turned it down, that he's young on a rookie, maybe a rookie contract
He's
possibly.
on he's on a rookie contract.
He's on a rookie
so,
contract.
They want to build around him, and then also want to build around DJ Moore.
Do y'all think that Green Bay's done? I'm sorry. Green Bay's done with Aaron if they don't make the playoffs this year.
if
Green
Rodgers
Bay's
is
not done with Aaron
contract,
Rodgers until Aaron Rodgers says they're done with him because he owns
much.
Green Bay.
Yeah, like, have you seen
unless
his
they do
backup?
the whole Brett Favre situation all over again.
No, yeah, I've seen his backup. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I know.
I wish they get rid of Rodgers just for Jordan Love. Like
I mean,
like if I'm the Packers and Aaron Rodgers going, I start a fire sale.
Absolutely.
Kind of
Absolutely.
along that same line, if this season continues for Tampa the way it is, and Tom Brady does not make the playoffs, do you think Tom Brady comes back for another year? Not necessarily with the Bucks, but with another team for one more season to make sure he gets a playoff run before he retires.
No,
I think, so.
No,
I think he's done.
I
He's
think
got to
he's
be done.
I say that because obviously with his personal life going on right now, you can tell that's impacting him. So
Absolutely.
for sure.
yeah, and
See him
it's-
aging this year. I mean, you can actually like visibly see it. Like Father Time is undefeated for a reason.
yeah. He's
So-
struggling with a divorce, I guess too.
This would be a question for Rob. Do you think Rock is the missing piece in that offense? Good talk. Thanks,
Rob,
Rob.
you there?
Appreciate it.
I think Giselle actually in the divorce. I think she got the talent.
I don't know if Rob is having technical issues right now or something, but
Rob heard the Bucks, and I think he's just
Yeah, I'm done.
He just
I'm done.
checked out.
I'm not putting up with this shit. I'm going.
just put himself into paralysis. Yeah, like he's just staring at the screen with his mouth open, probably right now.
actually having a legitimate question. He's like, "No, fuck you. I'm done. I'm out."
Yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it. I'm doing it.
I'm gonna try and
Oh,
shoot
well.
a message see if he responds.
I mean, because that's literally the worst loss that they suffered in a while, right? We can admit to that.
Yeah. Yes.
But
Unless you want to go back to when the Saints shut them out, but I digress.
I mean, that was. I think that was last year.
The
But
Saints are like a team with talent. Carolina just traded off two of their best players, and
Yes.
they beat the shit out of them. So this is by and far worse than the Saints.
Yeah.
In my
very
opinion.
true. I don't know.
And Rob
I just-
agrees too. So
Okay.
Hey Rob,
I've-
say nothing if you agree.
I have a feeling
Okay, there it
there's
is.
technical
Yeah.
issues, so I don't know if it's an
Rob,
internet or
don't say
something.
anything if you love the creamsicle
Yeah,
jerseys.
there he goes. Yeah. Okay. There he's back in. Rob, you there? No.
Okay, he loves the creamsicle jerseys. Got it.
All right,
Yes.
let's move on then. We'll try and get back into this. So, bit of sports news. The World Series is set. Astros and Phillies. NBA wise, any surprises so far in the NBA season? I know it's young, but
Yeah, the Spurs can't even tank right.
they lost today. So,
About to say they lost today. I saw
Yeah.
What are they 3-2?
3-2.
We were gonna tank, and then we're like, oh wait, we beat the 76ers. Let's just keep playing, and then we'll go from there. Yeah.
You know, I don't know if necessarily they'll finish last in the West, especially the way the Kings and Lakers are playing right now.
The Lakers will do that. Don't worry
Yeah,
about that.
but I you can never count out a Greg Popovich coach team. You know, I think at the very least he'll try and make a run for the play-in tournament, but beyond that, I don't know. I mean, they're just a young team, but he has them playing, he has them competing, so there's definitely nothing wrong with that. So going 3-1 on an early season road trip is not bad. So
Not at all.
yep. I think the rest of it's playing out pretty much how we thought it would so far. So
Suns look good.
yeah.
Suns look good. It's not playoff time yet. When it gets to be playoff time, we'll see what really happens.
Yeah.
But right now, they look good.
In the finals, they just can't close the whole deal. Like they can win playoff matches, they just for some reason can't seal the deal.
Can't finish it off.
Oh.
Yeah. So. Now for what's bothering the minorities. Now this one's kind of a follow up to what we had a few weeks ago. We were talking about artificial turf versus natural grass in NFL stadiums. Mentioning, of course, how that's such a major thing with men's soccer. You know, everything's got to be natural grass, right? Well, Pete Carroll has brought it up at a press conference today, saying the NFL needs to take a serious look at this natural grass versus turf debate. His quote, I think we definitely look at this really seriously in the offseason again. It's been a discussion before. We've got to do what's right. We've got to do what's safest for the players and got to make those choices. I would pound the drum on that. Obviously, this is related to some Seahawks injuries. Especially after the Seahawks got an injury to DK Metcalf. And it's funny he brings that up because Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks, is one of 14 out of 30 stadiums in the NFL that uses artificial turf versus natural grass. And with the plans for the new Tennessee Titans stadium, that's going to be indoor, most likely turf. That probably won't be opening until 2027. So Uh, Obviously, natural grass in an indoor stadium is going to be very, very difficult. One of the few stadiums that basically can do that is Arizona, and I believe Vegas does it as well because they have a natural grass field that rolls out and then rolls back in. Obviously, this can be very difficult to do in some established stadiums, but do you think there's a possibility where they make a serious overhaul in the next year or two where they could require NFL stadiums to have a natural grass playing surface?
Nope.
I don't think requirement's the wrong word because you can't. Those owners do not like being told what to do. So
What would be the right word? Maybe someone develops a new sort of turf that's better, like closer to grass than the
I
field
wouldn't even
turf
say use
is?
the wrong word. I would just say that it's the strategy they need to make it to where it's the owner's idea. Like they're like little children. Like you gotta make them think like, oh, this is my idea. We want to do this. They have to see the profit in it. They have to see like because they're gonna lose money, losing turf. They're gonna lose money. That's all they see. Most of
Right.
them have never thrown a fucking football in their life or been hurt as an athlete, so they don't understand. So until somebody comes up with a plan for like, hey, monetary wise, here's why this is good for you. Until someone draws a big diagram, let's say you have Tom Brady. Tom Brady has a boo boo. People will not come to your stadium anymore. I mean, until they fucking, get some crayons and a diagram, something simple like that, they're not gonna get it.
Okay. Anyone else got any thoughts on this?
I mean, mostly towards Nori on that one. The costs is just going to be too much. Not too much. Let me phrase that. But there's going to be some losses when it comes to an overhaul like that, and so kind of like what Nori said, there has to be some sort of incentive somewhere in order for that to happen.
Yeah, not having injured players is not incentive.
It's not. It's not.
Hey, Rob, it's working.
not.
It really isn't. First of all, okay.
Yeah, not having current players is not. We care about money over here.
Exactly.
That's what they talk about. Yeah.
They care about green. All right.
Your
The
hurt
right
player
kind of green.
are money. You're losing money.
Yeah, because DK Metcalf isn't a big loss to the franchise as a whole. Like what? Like
Yeah, but I mean, was anybody really expecting that franchise
to do anything? Yeah,
win as
Seattle
many
was.
games? Yeah,
Well,
Seattle
like
was,
the whole point is like you have a franchise that has players that you want to keep healthy on the field. Like
It's not expectations anymore. Now it's like he is one of your franchise players. Like
Right.
he
At this
was
point,
traded.
yeah, because they lost everybody else practically. But I'm not disagreeing with you, Rob. I'm just saying like
I
that's
get
not
it,
enough
like-
of an incentive.
right,
Well-
like we were talking out of common sense. Owners are just looking at their wallets, so like
Exactly.
See,
With the fact that this is not going away. Obviously, it's too difficult for some stadiums. They're going to use some sort of artificial turf, and it's the thing about field turf is it's kind of the halfway between like astroturf and natural grass. A lot of injuries that happen on this turf field is because cleats get caught up in it, messes up your knees, messes up just your legs, everything like that, right? Do you think the onus then falls onto some of like the shoe developers, Nike, Adidas, Reebok, to come up with something that's a bit safer so that their cleats don't get caught in a turf surface?
I mean, how much safer can they get them? Like if you
I
remove
don't know, shorter cleats somehow. I mean,
I
I'm not
think
sure.
if you
I
have a
think
shorter
the only
cleat,
way
then
you
like
can
you
get
have less
around
cleats,
that.
like
There's got to be a
Yeah.
trade-off somewhere,
I think the only way you can get around that is, again, I haven't been to every single stadium, is that every stadium uses the same type of turf. Then have the shoe developers create shoes based on the type of the turf that they're working with. That's the only thing logically that could work.
okay, logically, if the NFL foots the bill for it and then raises the surcharge on every ticket sold, now they've paid for all their whatever turf they decide to play on.
Right.
But then you run into issues like stadiums in Cincinnati, for example. I believe they use artificial turf. They could probably use the same surface, but it is an
The
outdoor
weather.
stadium.
Yeah.
When the weather gets colder up there, that surface is going to handle differently than the same surface inside
Right.
SoFi Stadium, for example.
SoFi.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But that's why I was kind of saying. Well, that's why I was kind of like answering next year or so. No, absolutely not. But given the next year or so, if they can develop something to where, again, across the board it'll work, then it makes more logical sense.
Or force everyone inside.
Yeah,
Right.
it's no weather
That would
affecting
definitely change
nobody.
the game if everybody's in an indoor stadium.
Right?
Imagine them putting a roof over Lambeau, right? So,
Bro.
Legendary.
yeah.
No more snow.
This debate, I'm sure, will continue the offseason. There's especially if injuries keep piling up. This is something that has been talked about for years and stuff. So, but I will say that maybe that's where the adjustment needs to be made. Maybe the shoe developers got to come up with something to prevent injuries. Maybe it's the type of cleats. Maybe you get some rounded cleats. I don't know. There's ideas out there how you can do this. So we'll definitely see. So. All right, you guys ready to get into our Week 8 predictions?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Only 2 teams on a bye this week, and they are the division rival Kansas City Chiefs and Los Angeles Chargers. So, I believe they just played, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they're the only 2 teams on a bye. This week also does feature a Sunday early morning game. We'll get into that one. And how you may have to pay a little extra to watch that one as well. So, but let's start. Oh, our pick order this week is JC going first, Chicken Wing second, Rob third, Nori fourth, and DJ fifth. And that kind of fell back on tiebreakers from last week since we all had the same record. So
Craziness.
yeah,
Bringing up the rear as always.
Fuck you.
Thursday night
Get fucking
game.
Houston.
Bitch.
And Rob is picking this one first because it involves his Tampa Bay Buccaneers hosting the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore being favored by just a 1.5. Rob, are your Bucks going to turn this around and turn this into a win at home?
No. I'm gonna be the realistic fan here right now. Like, there's no turning this around. Like, unless they make some big trades to get some other offensive weapons that we traded away, like, Ronald Jones, and let retire like Gronk, or just someone who can actually catch. Because Cameron Brate's mediocre tight end, and yeah, just no. I'm going with the Ravens. Thank you. Have a nice day.
All right. Consider the way the Bucks are playing. Is anybody picking the Bucks to beat the Ravens at home?
Oh.
I'm sorry, the Bucks being at home.
No, the Bucks are at home and still not the favorites.
Yeah. So everyone's going with the Ravens is what I'm hearing here for Thursday night.
That's a negative, sir.
You're going with Tampa.
No, I'm not going with Tampa.
Okay.
I'm saying, no.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was like,
No.
What?
So wait, it's a negative. We're not going with him, right?
No. It's negative. Like, I'm not going with Tampa to win.
okay.
All right.
There you go.
Jesus Christ.
Now, a Sunday early morning game for us, 8:30 a.m. Central Time, because it is
London
the return of the London Jaguars.
Yes.
They are hosting the Broncos in their second home. And an interesting twist, this game is exclusively on ESPN Plus. You have to be a subscriber to ESPN Plus to be able to watch this NFL game. That's the deal that they have. So. The only way you can watch this game without ESPN Plus
That was mean.
is to be either in the Denver city limits or the Jacksonville city limits. That's the only place they're showing on local TV. So,
I
yeah.
am so sorry. I did not mean for that to come out like that.
ESPN Plus because it came with Hulu, but I still won't watch it.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh my
You just got it for Disney.
Yeah. I love it. It's part of my Disney bundle with Disney Plus and Hulu, so love it.
fuck.
But I'm picking this one first, and it is the London Jags, so I'm going with Jacksonville/London to win this game.
London is undefeated.
By the way, the tracker we got going here, there is a guy tracking how long it will take before Russell Wilson throws as many touchdown passes as he has bathrooms in his house. And so far, he's thrown 5 touchdown passes on the season, still short of the 12 bathrooms that he has in his home. So
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not even halfway there yet.
yeah,
Good for you, Russ. Let's ride.
I never thought I'd feel bad for a guy married to Sierra.
Exactly.
Like, man,
So I got Jacksonville. Chicken Wing, what you got?
Shit. I got the London Jaguars, bro.
All right. Rob?
Undefeated.
Yeah, I'm taking London.
All right. I like we're calling it London. Nori?
Yeah, nobody's taking Denver here.
All right. And
That-
DJ confirming that?
That's absolutely confirmed.
All right. 2 sweeps in a row. Here we go. All right. On to the Sunday early morning game. First is a division matchup. Carolina at Atlanta. And I don't... Especially with the way Carolina played this past week,
I was going to say, normally this would be, is anybody taking one, but like, no. Like
is anybody taking the team playing Carolina, right?
This warrants discussion here because neither team is consistent.
No.
Correct.
No. Especially when we thought that the Carolina was on the tank train, and then they just
Yeah, they can't even do that right.
they brought in Baker Mayfield. That was a mistake. Now they're
watched
trying to
them
tank.
make the
They
playoffs
can't do
down
that.
there, and
That's
he
a
just
mistake.
gave everybody away, right? But I am going with Atlanta in this one. As you know, inconsistent as they are, yeah, but they find a way to just kind of like teeter-totter back and forth between wins, loss. So I like Atlanta at home on this one. Their pattern this season has been loss, win, loss, win, loss. So I'm picking a win right here. So going with Atlanta here. Chicken Wing, what about you?
I'm going with Atlanta. 'Cause fuck Carolina.
Okay.
This bitch rooted for them for years. Now it's fucking.
I know.
That's right. Exactly.
Like,
All right.
like he doesn't know him.
He
We
fucking
don't know
loves
He's not
Cam
there
Newton.
anymore. Fuck this team.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. Cam Newton's not there anymore. Fuck.
All right, Rob. You both I know. So
I hate both these teams, but I'm gonna go. You know what? The Panthers put up points last week somehow, and Falcons are just Falcons. Fuck these teams. I'm gonna go with the Falcons.
all right, Nori.
I'm gonna go Carolina just because Mike's is so sure Atlanta's gonna win.
You
That's
should
actually
be.
a good reason. DJ.
Now I have more to think about.
Yeah, I'm
Damn.
considering this.
See? This ain't easy.
No, it's not.
I mean, they're at home.
I do like the way PJ Walker played, though.
Yeah, did you see him in his first game? Yeah.
We're not going to talk about that, Rob. Okay, we're talking about when he
Want to
played
talk
Tampa.
about how he did in his last game?
Oh, he did great. Yeah.
Okay.
Put me down for Carolina.
All right.
Put me down.
All right.
$5 on Carolina. Yeah, do that.
Last place together, DJ. Last place together.
No.
Sir.
All right, DJ, you're going first this next one because your Cowboys are playing host to the Chicago Bears, who just destroyed the Patriots. What you got on this one?
In the rain.
Yeah.
Well, there's not going to be any rain in the forecast. I'm going Dallas. Actually, I'm going with Dallas's defense to win this.
The stats
All
show that when the clouds are at a 67-degree angle, the Cowboys have a better chance, according to DJ's stats.
Yes.
It's actually a 68-degree angle, but who's counting?
See if I can do it.
Love you, North.
Love you too.
With Dallas favored by 9.5 at home and pretty much the chance of rain 0 inside AT&T Stadium. Is
Exactly.
anybody picking the Bears to win in Dallas?
Nope.
Even though
No,
there will
we're
probably
rooting
be
for
a
the-
lot of Bears fans in that stadium this week.
We're rooting for the Bears to win. We don't think they'll win. It's a difference.
If they can put up 33.
Oof.
No.
Well, I mean, Dan Quinn's not arrogant like Bill Belichick. He's getting the ball literally run down his team's throat. He's like, nope, we're not going to switch the defense. We're going to keep doing what we're doing. And the Bears are like, okay, we'll just keep running it then.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
All right. Miami heading into Detroit to take on the Lions. And Miami is actually favored by 3 on the road in this one. With the way Detroit has been playing, and I know Miami, I think they just got Tua back, right? They just had him last week.
Yeah, they just got Tua
Yeah.
Is
He's back.
anyone picking Detroit to beat Miami at home this week?
No, but it'd be funny.
That'd be funny.
That'd be really funny. Yes.
I'd enjoy it, but no.
All right. Then we're just sweeping through this. There's some quick ones here.
It's kind of a quick podcast.
Yep.
Yeah, this I don't think there was, in my opinion, too many upsets. Well, maybe the afternoon games we might be disagreeing.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure we're going to disagree on the afternoon games.
This next
Yes,
one might be close,
There's
though.
2 games.
Arizona at Minnesota. Minnesota only favored by 3.5 at home here, and Arizona looking like a different team now that they got a full squad, and they in essence got like a pseudo bye week, having played last Thursday, so they get a little bit extra rest. That being said, I like Minnesota at home on this one, but I think this potentially of the early morning games is probably going to be one of the best ones for sure. Imagine this to be a shootout, but I'm going with Minnesota here. Chicken Wing, what about you?
Is D-Hop starting?
I believe so, yeah.
That is correct.
Yeah, I think so.
Fuck, that is gonna be a tough game. Shit.
Yeah, he played last week.
He played last week. Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
We're talking about, dude.
I didn't watch. I didn't watch their game last.
We talked about
Where
it in the
have you been?
podcast.
Bro.
Fuck.
I told you guys last week the helper starting, and then he played.
Nah.
Now we're back to the next
did.
week.
Actually, he played and he was the leading
He got
receiver.
suspended
Also.
again, did he? Jesus.
No, I don't think so. I don't know if it's that quick.
No.
There's an appeal going on.
Mike, is Kyler Murray starting?
Yeah, I mean, is
Is there a new
Alex
COD
starting?
patch? That's what
JJ
you
Watt
need to be
playing.
asking.
Yes. JJ playing too?
JJ Watt
No. No, I'm gonna stick with that.
Pick who?
Vikings.
The Vikings.
You cut out there, that's why.
Oh,
All
sorry.
right. Rob, what about you?
I'm taking the Vikings. Yeah.
All right. Nori?
I'm confidently picking Arizona.
Oof. All right.
Ooh, confidently.
Row now.
Not only adding Robbie Anderson, not only adding him, letting him get acclimated to the offense, whatever, in a more creative offense, but also with that D Hop guy's kind of good. So I think, and I don't think the Vikings are that impressive this year so far.
Interesting that Robbie Anderson and Christian McCaffrey went from being on the same team to division rivals now, too, via trades. And DJ.
I'm going with the Vikings.
All right.
Yeah.
So Nori's
Where's the
Arizona.
lone wolf here?
Interesting.
Or do it again.
All right, another one that could be difficult to pick. The Las Vegas Raiders heading to New Orleans to take on the Saints. I'm going with Vegas. I think they're better than the record states, and I said that before. They just had a tough schedule to open the season. They're going to start racking up some wins here, and I got them beating the Saints.
And they choked a couple games away.
They
Also.
did choke a couple games away, but they didn't choke last week. You know that for sure.
Yeah, fair enough. God damn it, Jason. All
All
right.
right. Chicken wing, what do you got?
I had that coming. It's fine. It's fine.
Go ahead, Chicken Wing. What do you got?
The Saints are gonna take that.
Oh, boy.
You say it just like it's a fact. I mean, what the hell?
It is.
And
Okay.
I
The
feel
Raiders
much
are gonna find a
better
way to
if Chicken
fuck
Wing
up
said it's
again.
a fact that I know I'm good.
Last week was a fluke. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
It's a fluke.
Rob?
Okay.
I'm taking the Raiders just because Winston's probably starting for the Saints this week.
That's a very good reason. No Andy Dalton?
Reports are both are healthy and could be playing, so most likely Winston starts.
Okay. Nori?
I'm still going with the Saints because they have a much better defense than the Texans. Like everybody looks good against the Texans. That's cool, but Saints are actually more consistent than the Raiders. The Raiders have more talent, but the Saints are more consistent. So I still believe that literally any other head coach would be better than Josh McDaniels. So I'm gonna go with the Saints.
All right. And DJ?
I'm going to just lay some news on you guys real quick.
Yes.
The general consensus at this point and the reports are that Andy Dalton is actually going to start even though Jameis Winston is healthy. So I'm going to go with the Saints because it's not Jameis Winston under center.
I would
Okay.
take both of them over Josh McDaniels' led team. So
Absolutely.
Okay. Division matchup here. New England taking on the New York Jets. Big AFC's matchup here. And this will be an interesting one here. Especially with the way the games have recently played out here. How is this division standing stacking up? Oh, okay. Yeah. The
Oddly
Patriots being the
competitive.
only team in that division with a losing record right now. So,
oddly competitive. Good for the AFC East.
yep.
They haven't been competitive in years. Good for them.
And somehow, despite all that, the Patriots are favored on the road by 1.5 here. But I'm sticking with the Jets on this one. I like what they're doing. I like what they're playing. And might think differently if they confirm that Bailey Zappi is starting for the Patriots, but as it stands right now, I'm going with the Jets. Zach Wilson is playing out of his fucking mind, so that's where I'm going. Chicken Wing, what about you?
Jets, Jets.
Don't ever do that again.
No, you don't get to do that. No.
Rob?
Please.
Even though I scold him for that, I'm still taking the Jets also.
All right. Nori?
Oh, the Jets, because any team Mike White's on is success. So
Whether he plays or not.
Doesn't matter.
He's on the team. He's a lucky charm, alright?
DJ, what about you?
I'm going with the Jets.
All right.
Right.
Mike White, check your Twitter. I tagged you a couple times.
All right.
I need you to get on the show. Thanks.
The final Sunday early morning game is the Battle of Pennsylvania here. Happens once every 4 years, maybe every two,
Yeah,
depending on
fucking
standings.
bloodbath.
But it's Pittsburgh at
That's
Philadelphia.
right,
The
Philly.
Eagles coming off a bye, 6-0,
Is
and have
anybody-
really built up their pass rush here with the trade.
Yeah.
way.
So
I know Jason's really
anyone?
trying to sell this, but is anybody going to pick?
I mean,
I
I'm
guess-
hey, if it's the state of Pennsylvania, it's probably a big deal. But yeah,
just
with the
stole.
Eagles favored by 10.5, is
Hold on.
anyone taking this? What? Go ahead, Nori.
No, I was gonna say they not only are favored 10.5 because of obvious reasons, right?
Yeah.
They fucking fleeced the Bears with a 4th-round pick for Robert Quinn.
Exactly.
Fuck that dude. Fuck that dude. I'm not. I don't. If the Eagles are healthy, I don't think I'm gonna pick against them this year at all.
That
They
I
fleeced
cannot
them.
believe the Bears gave up that little for him.
shit.
Or got
I
that
It's
was
just
little.
saying
stupid.
That's in a 4th. What
Yeah, the guy who did he lead the NFL in sacks last year, or led the team?
Fucking
Something
yeah.
like that. You know,
but the
just-
team, I don't think he led the NFL.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
so it's, gosh, and I forget who it was. One of the linebackers for the Bears was the mid press conference when he found out about the trade. He just kind of broke down in tears.
Yeah.
Whether it's because he lost like a teammate or the fact that they only got so little in return. You could just kind of go either way with that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Adequate.
All right. So that being said, with the trade that the Eagles made, and yes, this is the big battle of Pennsylvania. Everyone's going to make a big deal about it. Is anyone think the Steelers pull off an upset here?
Is it a big deal? Is it?
I mean, the state of Pennsylvania probably is.
Huge battle, bro.
Yes.
Huge.
No, there's no
Bragging
way.
rights, bro.
All right.
There's no way.
I'm gonna laugh if this is the one game the Eagles lose. I'm gonna piss myself.
Right?
Imagine the bragging rights Steelers fans would have over their in-state rivals for this.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
I want the Eagles to lose. I do, but it's not going to happen.
But if it does, all right.
It'd be amazing.
It's the NFL. You never know, man. A lot of picks were sure on the opposite fucking way. You know.
The Sunday late afternoon game starts with an AFC South matchup: Tennessee at Houston.
Go Texans.
And here come the arguments. All these
fuck
afternoon
you guys.
games are messy.
Yeah, these are a little bit messy, but Titans are on a roll. Sticking with the Titans right now. Keep it going. Ride the win streak in because she got looking ahead. Casey next week, so feel good about this one. Feel good about the way the Titans are playing. Tannehill, I believe, should be starting to bite the ankle injury. So, but either way, with Malik Willis, we're still good. So I got the Titans winning here. Chicken Wing, what about you?
I'm actually kind of torn on this game.
Okay.
Only because of the fact that I know that JC knows that Texans always play tough with y'all. It's a division game.
It is a division game. This game is always tough.
But I'm going to go with the better team on paper, which is the Titans on this one.
Good.
Right.
So can we just go with the Titans?
Rob's going with the Titans. What about Nori?
Oh, I'm definitely on the Titans. No fucking way.
Okay. It
I
sounds
already
like
learned
an
my lesson.
argument here.
No. I think afternoon games we're gonna argue a lot, but
Yeah.
you know.
DJ?
I'm
Should
going
learn
with
from
the
last
Titans.
Okay.
I sure did. Yeah, I learned a very valuable
I was
lesson.
about to say,
I don't
DJ
trust
learned his
the-
lesson
yeah.
from last week. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going with the Titans on this
We will
one.
be mocking you heavily if the Texans fucking win this.
I know you
Yeah,
will.
for sure.
I know you will, but like Chicken Wing said,
Good pass.
yeah, this game is always close. This game, I don't care who's got a lead at halftime. I'm still like, doesn't matter
Matter
the
of fact-
records. When it's Titans and Texans, I'm stressed all damn day. thinking
Matter of
about
fact,
this
I'm so fucking bitter. I'll take a point loss in this thing if the Texans actually win. Or if the Titans win, I get a point. So either way, I'm gonna win next Sunday. I'm good.
That is hilarious.
All right, the Washington Communists going to Indianapolis, and it's basically the battle of the backup quarterbacks. Taylor Heineke
Yeah.
starting for the Communists, and now you got Longhorn alum Sam Ellinger starting for the
Ellinger.
Colts, and thank God the Titans don't have to deal with him. So, this is basically even. You know, it's Indy's favored by 3 just because they're at home. So, but I think Ellinger is going to do a much better job than Matt Ryan is. I think that's going to boost the Colts offense, and I've got the Colts winning this one. I think that's just what they need right now. The few times that he's been in the games and the way he handled the preseason, I thought he was doing a much better job than Matt Ryan did with that offense. So I'm going with Sam Ellinger and the Colts to win this. Chicken Wing, what about you?
I mean, let's be honest here. Not only did Matt Ryan get benched, Coach said you're done for the season unless Ellinger is out.
Yeah.
Well, Ellinger
How
and Nick
demoralizing is that? For a
No,
veteran quarterback?
it's financial. It doesn't even come down to demoralizing. It's purely financial. The reason he's being benched.
Yep, it is.
If he gets injured, there's 17 million guaranteed that he gets paid next year.
Yes.
correct.
So like, if they're gonna
That's
bench
like
him, that's it. He's done for the year. Like, it's purely financial at this point.
Okay.
We're not paying you,
I thought-
asshole. Have a seat.
I legit thought it was just because of how poor Matt Ryan's been paying. Because
He's guaranteed 12 million either way. If he gets
Yeah.
injured, he gets paid 29 million dollars to sit on the bench.
Because he's basically like automatically on a roster spot next year.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of have to pay him. So,
okay,
Yeah.
all right. Well, I still believe in Indy.
all right. Rob?
Indy, Ellinger brings a new dynamic that just Matt Ryan didn't have. He can move, so I'm kind of excited to watch him play.
Nori?
I love the Commanders.
Okay.
Ooh.
I like Heineke a little better.
All right. And DJ?
Go UT.
I'm going with the Colts. And to piggyback off of what Rob said, yeah, Ellinger brings mobility. Matt Ryan, even if he had an opportunity to avoid pressure, he just doesn't do it. He can't move anymore. He just gets hit. Regardless of the offensive line, the opportunity to outrun anyone, that's gone. He can't roll out. He can't do anything like that anymore. It's just done. He's older than he looks.
So, fun stat going with that. Matt Ryan has been hit 80 times in the 7 games this season.
Golly.
I mean, seriously. I mean, yes, your offensive line is supposed to block for you, but they can't block everyone. And even if you have a good offensive line, there are going to be instances where there's one more guy coming. You've got to be able to move. Matt Ryan can't move. He just gets hit. He just sees the rusher coming. He's like, fuck it, I can't do anything. He just gets hit. So Ellinger can at least move around and attempt to dodge. And plus, JC, you know, when he was at Texas, he was more of a runner.
Oh,
So-
for sure. You ask any team in the Big 12 how much of a runner he is. So
Exactly.
Yeah. Interesting note, too, about this game. If you visit the website, 506sports.com, it shows you the map of what games are being broadcast where. And for this time slot on Fox, the entire state of Texas, for the most part, is going to be showing the Giants and the Seahawks, except for the Austin area, is going to be showing Washington versus Indy. Just because Sam
funny.
Ellinger got the start. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Austin, let's go.
So if you don't have Sunday Ticket, you want to watch this on free TV, drive up to Austin, maybe stay at a friend's house, and turn on their TV on Fox late in the afternoon and see how Sam Ellinger does against the communists. So, next of these games, San Francisco at the Los Angeles Rams. Chicken Wing, this is your team. Big division game. What do you got?
We got real estate up there in LA, so definitely gonna go Niners on this.
Yeah. Me personally, I learned my lesson. The Niners own the Rams. I'm going with the Niners here. Rob?
Jimmy G owns the Rams, not the Niners, just Jimmy G.
Okay. Well, he's starting, right?
Yeah,
Starting pitch. So therefore, real estate.
Niners, yeah.
All right. Nori?
Well, I'm definitely going with the 49ers. Lesson learned.
All right. And DJ?
Pick the
Yeah.
Rams just to say I hate you all, yes.
Fuck you,
Oh,
man.
I'm going with the 49ers. I won't pick against the pick against the 49ers when I'm playing the Rams, especially. And Christian McCaffrey looked good last week.
He did.
looked explosive.
He did.
Yeah, he does.
So
3 days into that offense.
you got Jimmy G
he's
who
doing work
owns
like
the
that?
Rams, and then you have Christian McCaffrey who's been added to the mix. So yeah,
As a Christian McCaffrey owner in one of my fantasy leagues, I'm very happy with where he's at right now. So,
Yeah.
for sure.
I bet you are.
All right. Nori, this is actually probably a tougher than it looks matchup for your Giants. They're going to Seattle. It's the land of the Seahawks, land of the 12s, where Geno Smith is king. The division-leading Seattle Seahawks at 4-3, by the way.
I'm locking
Let
up.
that sink in.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Let that sink in. Let that sink in.
No, shut up. Okay,
Taking on
this isn't
the
me,
Giants-
JC.
The 6-1 Giants, who are second place in the division of all things. Golly.
NFC beast.
Nori, what you got here?
So I really respect what the Seattle is doing, and our division, we already have a Seattle Seahawks. We have the Commanders, so I'm good. We could beat them, and we'll beat them in stressful fashion, like we've beaten everybody else within 7 points.
Yes.
The point.
Right?
Good point.
Again, literally, look at our wins and losses. They're all within 7 points. Not losses, only one.
Lost.
Shut up, bitch.
Lo and behold, this game, like I mentioned, will be on local TV for us here in the San Antonio area. But I think honestly think this is probably going to be a closer game than the Niners and Rams. I know that's a division game, but this is definitely an interesting game.
Could be.
I know Seattle's favored by 3 at home, so it's even on neutral site. But
Giants know how to win. We don't know how to stomp anybody out. So I assure you, it'll be a close game.
I'm sure. But I am going with the Giants to get a win in Seattle. And we'll see just how much of a home field advantage Seattle does. They're 2-1 at home so far this year, but I think they're going to be 2-2 at home after this one. So I got the Giants getting the win on the road here. Rob,
I'm gonna take Geno Smith because he is king of the West.
are you going to make sure you pick it right this time?
Yes, I have already saved it. Thank you very much.
I hate you so much, Rob.
Chicken Wing.
You mean DJ?
Oh, did you go already? Did I miss you?
Mike, you haven't said a damn
Mike-
thing yet.
Mike
yeah, I actually
went.
skipped you, Mike. My bad.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Chicken Wing.
Damn it.
Oh, damn it.
That's right, sucker.
Giants.
Say it, because you have to say one of the two teams that you hate. Let's go.
No, I said it.
He said
Giants.
it. So quiet. All right, DJ, what about you?
I'm taking the Giants.
All right. Rob lone wolfing it here. So
That's fine.
all right.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure NBC at the beginning of the year when they put this, we want this game on a Sunday night. This is going to be cool. Let's do this.
Oh my
This
God, this is
epic.
gonna. What the fuck?
Now, not so much. Sorry, NBC, you can't flex yet. But it's Green Bay at Buffalo. When this line first opened, it was 10.5 in favor of Buffalo. Now it's 11.5, guys.
Oh, wow.
So,
It's just the highest
that-
spread. Yeah.
That might not even be enough.
Yeah, that's it.
does anybody think the Packers break the losing streak in Buffalo?
Do I get the extra point spread? Because there's like.
I'll tell you what I do predict. I think Aaron Rodgers will throw at least one interception, and he'll find a way to blame it on somebody else. That's what I
Yeah.
think.
Oh, wait. Isn't this the game that Aaron Rodgers loses all 3 New York teams?
Mhm.
It's exactly what this is. Yes,
This
and
could be
it's
the-
gonna happen.
oh,
There's
it's
no way in
not
hell.
just
Could be the
If
New
he
York
loses
trifecta.
this game, he will lose to all 3 teams based in the state of New York. And 2, he'll have lost 4 in a row. When was the last time Aaron Rodgers lost 4 in a row?
That's a
Oh,
long
his rookie
fucking time.
season.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
remember.
So
I really love this timeline right now. This is great.
This is amazing. This is going to be great.
It's not just the Giants.
Boston sports is falling apart. Tom Brady's falling apart.
Alright.
Green Bay is fucking losing to
Not-
all
I don't
3
even
New York
dislike Green
teams.
Bay. I dislike Aaron
And
Rodgers. So, yeah, I'm good at this. I'm good with all
and
this.
the Giants are having a winning season. Yeah, of course you're loving this time.
Not just a
Fuck
winning
you.
season. We're not 4-3, which I'd still be okay with. We're fucking 6-1 by some miracle of the gods. So we're gonna lose. We're gonna win in some kind of stressful fashion, like 27-22 or some shit. Watch. Something fucking stressful.
I mean, you did
Yeah,
designate
he's gonna
week
win by a
1,
field goal.
So
Or
miss
miss field goal. Miss field goal. Miss field goal.
I should have known it was a special season.
Shut up.
I should have known it was a special season when the Titans got blown out week 1. I should have known that we were
blown out, bro. It was like 99-0. I remember that game.
Wasn't even close.
All right. And
Never
finally, the Monday night game is the Battle of Ohio. Cincinnati at Cleveland. Obviously, the AFC North Division matchup here. Bengals got a 4-3 record, sitting in second place, and Cleveland, on the other hand, is 2-5. Still waiting for Deshaun Watson to come back. Still waiting, so.
I'd say like week 13 is when he comes back.
Well, week 14? No, yeah, it was week 13, right? Because of the bye
Week
week, right?
13, yeah.
So week 13.
It's bye week and then it's Houston.
And then it's Houston, which they'll
Yep.
probably lose that one. I'm just going to say it right now. Of all games, Houston's going to step up. That's going to be it. Trust me. All right. Maybe I can ask this. Maybe I can't.
Ask it.
Anyone picking the Browns to beat the Bengals?
Nope.
No.
Waiting on Nori.
Not with this current version of the Bengals.
Not this
Absolutely
timeline, no.
Nope. All right.
This the last few weeks, man. Yeah, I don't want to run into the Bengals.
Yeah, they're playing good. That's Ravens Bengals is leading the division. That'll be interesting when they match up. So, well, that is our picks for Week 8 of the NFL season. Also happens to be Halloween weekend. So, you guys have any big Halloween plans?
I will
Negative.
be on a plane flying back.
Yeah. My neighborhood goes nuts for trick or treating, so we'll see how that goes this weekend. So. And finally, before we close out, World Series prediction, guys. What do you have?
Shut up, JC.
Phillies. Yeah.
Philly sweeping the Astros.
Phillies sweeping the Astros.
Golly, y'all are dicks.
Do you know how much I hate having to root for Bryce
Bryce Harper or the Astros are our choices right now.
One of the most
So,
unlikable people in all of sports, not just baseball, but all of sports.
Okay,
He's such
who
a fucking
is more unlikable, Aaron Rodgers or
Houston.
Bryce Harper?
Houston.
oh,
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Why isn't Houston our choice?
No, I said Aaron Rodgers or Bryce Harper. You don't listen.
He wants to know why is Houston not a
Yeah,
choice?
No, I'm going by individuals, not the team, dude.
individuals, not the
You
team. We
mentioned how
can't.
much you hate Aaron Rodgers. Now you mentioned how much you hate Bryce Harper. So which one do you hate more?
Oh,
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers, hands
yeah.
down.
'Cause at least Aaron Rodgers is accomplished.
Okay.
Damn.
Ouch.
Well, I got Astros in 6, so that's what I got. Yeah.
Phillies in 5.
I got Philly in 3, so each.
He said, "Fuck game 1. It's just gonna go 2, 3, 4. Let's go."
You don't get to be happy. Yeah.
DJ, what do you got?
You just shook.
No, it's because I haven't been paying attention. So
I just thought he was internally struggling. Do I? Do I just say fuck JC and go Phillies in 4?
I wouldn't do it for that, but I will pick the Phillies.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. Y'all suck.
oh,
But it's not because it's not for fuck JC. It's not that. Yeah. I had my
it's fun then.
lower seed. Yeah.
no. Yeah. I had my fun with the Houston Texans, but they're not doing shit. It doesn't matter anymore. They had their shot to try and win the division. They're not going to do it now. It's too late.
I mean, it's still good.
Nah, it's too late.
You're right.
It's too late.
Well, I'll leave it with this. There was one funny meme I saw where it had the new Dodgers starting lineup next season, which included Aaron Judge, Shohei Ohtani, a bunch of high-priced free agents. And it said the record on the season would be 132-30, and then they would lose in the NLCS. So, there you go.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
There you go, Rob. Just for you.
Appreciate it. What did I do to you?
JC
Like,
just throwing the middle finger to everybody. He's like, "Hey, we're serious. Fuck y'all."
that's fine. Phillies in
That's
4.
okay, JC.
Screw you.
No. Fuck you, JC. You're gonna go to the big dance and choke it out like the fucking Niners did in 2019. Fuck
You know what? I want to get you tickets to Game 4 just so you can watch them lose.
Oh,
Watch the
Game
sweep actually execute. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah,
I wanna get
I'll
you
pitch in.
Game 3, so you remember this conversation.
okay.
Like,
Yeah.
I remember, like, they're down 3-0. I remember Nori and his hatred predicted they were losing 3. And then you're going to start, they'll lose so bad, you'll even doubt if there's a 4th game. They'll doubt the rules.
You sound like you have that from experience.
I do.
He does.
It's a fucking believe. You think I watched Game 4 of the Yankees and Astros? Get the fuck out of here. No.
Those were the closest y'all came to win, dude. So, I mean,
I
it was
told
going back and forth.
Fucking knew it, dude.
What needs to change for your Yankees, by the way, this offseason?
They need to invest in goddamn pitching. They need to catch up with the rest of the fucking league. And I don't know about you, but if I fuck up at my job for 19 years, I think they'd fire me. But Cashman still has a job. I told my dad, I don't hear negativity, son. My dad, I told you. Yankees are going to get fucking swept. Not because I want them to, because they're going to. The Yankees, in all seriousness, are built to beat very good teams. They're not built to beat the best teams. And if Houston, cheating or not, They had a stacked fucking roster in 2017. You saw what was happening. You need to start building around them, not Boston. You need to build around them, and they never did that.
Yeah.
So they're being like obtuse and fucking stubborn. So they're not going to win. They're not winners.
It's something that's got to be built for your farm system. Because let's face it, that when Correa left the Astros, everyone kind of wrote the Astros off before the season. It's like, okay, there's your big postseason guy.
That is true.
But then Jeremy Pena shows up, coming out from the woodwork, coming to the farm system rookie, just takes steps in, and dare I say, he's been a bigger asset than Correa was last year. You know, so I mean, he's been a spark. You get Verlander back, so it's just been a great year for the Stros. So I think for the Yankees next year, though, I don't think Aaron Judge comes back.
You for the Stros, whatever. Shut up.
No, but I'm talking about your Yankees, though. Like you mentioned the Cashman thing.
He's going to.
No, they put up a graphic about how long the people in your front office have been there, and they've been there damn near like 10 years each. You know.
That's what I'm saying. He's going back to Cali.
Mm-hmm.
Judge, he's going back to Cali.
To the Angels or the Dodgers?
Angels.
Dodgers.
I've heard the Giants are going to make a play for him too. So
the Dodgers are so all in with their roster already,
San Francisco.
and they don't want to keep that window open. I think they're going to the Dodgers. I had heard San Francisco. Yes, that's another one.
San Francisco has come out and said they're going to break the bank to get Aaron Judge there.
I think they had said
I don't doubt it.
They'll top anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it at all.
And one final thing on that, former Giants manager Bruce Bochy is now the manager of the Texas Rangers, guys. So,
Wow.
yeah. Still not going to win. Fuck the Rangers.
Fuck you, DJ.
For what?
What the hell was that? Like,
What the fuck, man? I haven't done shit.
I was wondering why I couldn't pick up Sam Ellinger because you already grabbed his.
You goddamn right, motherfucker.
Oh
Fuck
my
you.
god! It's not enough that you beat me by less than 2
That
points.
was
Now you
so
gotta pick up a fucking quarterback.
Goddamn
gotta be
right.
quick, man. Gotta be quick.
He's not even going to pick him. He's going to leave him on the bench out of spite.
I bet you he
He's
is.
not even gonna start him. He's just gonna be like, "Look, Mike."
Bitch.
Hey,
When did you
I
pick
got him right here.
Oh, earlier today.
Literally 3
like-
minutes ago.
Like 5 minutes ago, he did, yes.
Oh my god.
You need a quarterback. Justin
Hold it
Herbert's on
on.
a bye week. I was like, let me get Sam Ellinger. Here we go.
By the way, Chicken Wing, now that you said that, what was the score of your matchup with your brother DJ last week?
130 to 128.
Yep. Who won?
He did, yeah, he did.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah, but
Goddamn-
before the
goddamn right
game
I did.
started, I was down by 9,
Mhm.
and fucking Chicago got a running back committee, and both our running backs scored. I was like, "Fuck, this is bullshit."
So in our league, Aaron Rodgers is doing so bad. I literally dropped him and picked up Tua.
I believe it. I think that's happening
Not
everywhere.
surprised.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I didn't trade him.
Jesus,
I didn't even trade him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus. And then Ramin tried to give me some bullshit trade, and I was like, "No, no." Oh, I didn't tell y'all what he tried to give me. So he wanted George Kittle. And let me go back to his team. He wanted to give me Hunter Hurst, or that's his name.
Yeah.
Oh, Hayden Hurst. Yeah,
Hayden Hurst.
Okay.
Hayden Hurst and Gus Edwards. I was like, no. It's like counter offered. I was like, nah, give me Jamar Chase and George Kittle. This man's like, nah, get out of here. What?
Motherfucker. It's not so much that, well, yeah, that makes sense. DJ is starting Sam Ellinger against me this week because Justin Herbert's on a bye, so makes sense.
That's exactly
yes.
right.
Yeah. Mhm.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Ellinger,
Hey.
what? Don't do too good, all right?
You know what, though, Nori? I appreciate Daniel Jones. He did the Lord's work, but unfortunately wasn't enough to beat DJ. But yeah, he scored me a solid 28 points that game. Fuck yeah. I was happy.
It's been turning it up in fantasy lately.
Yeah, he was.
I just need Amon-Ra St. Brown to stay fucking healthy. Jesus Christ. Jeez.
I know. Man.
Well, Mike, you really didn't have. I mean, Josh Jacobs got me 33 points, dude.
Your fucking defense got you 25, too.
Oh, look, man.
Fuck you. All
We
right.
rush the passer, dude. We rush the passer. We take the ball away. It's what we do.
Yeah, but I mean, we both over projected on our game, so that was pretty hot.
Well, guys, thanks to everybody for listening to this week's episode of the Sports Minorities Podcast. We'll be back next week to recap how we did in Week 8 and just make our predictions for Week 9. And let me check if any of our teams are going to be on bye next week. I think the Cowboys are, if I'm not mistaken, right?
That is correct.
I think so.
So both DJ and Nori will be giving their bye week report cards for the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants, respectively.
Forever last. Good job, guys.
Okay.
Fuck you both. Fuck you both.
But you're just you're not
by
part
the
of
way,
the club.
also Chicken Wing will be giving his bye week report card for the Niners.
No, I don't want to be with. See, why are you putting me in the same sense with DJ? Like
Because
you don't
I
do
didn't
that.
schedule it, the
Funny.
NFL did. So
I'm only
Christ.
1 point behind Mike.
yep.
I'm just letting him ride it out.
You.
All right.
Okay.
He's gonna have one bad pick. I'm gonna be there.
Hey, you know what? You know what? Speaking of consistency, JC typically falls apart during bye weeks. I'm just waiting.
You talk about
Every
it in
year.
picks or you talk about it in fantasy?
You know, in picks,
No one
Okay.
pick him. Actually, you consistently are like in first place, and then you just stop.
you just fall apart in bye
I
weeks.
just have
week,
one bad
yes.
week and then I'm playing catch up. But you know,
Yes,
I was 1 point away last year. God damn it, I ain't blowing it this week.
that's right, bitch.
Thank you.
Yeah, now you be 2
I mean,
points away.
we all know the rules. As long as it's a gentleman's game, as long as Chicken Wing doesn't win.
Absolutely correct.
Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I'm your host, JC, your resident Titans fan. And, of course, Astros in 6. Bitches. Let's go. Joining me this week are...
The future repeat 2-time champion Chicken Wing and Phillies in 4. Fuck you. All right.
No, you gotta be nice. Phillies in 5. Also, the Bucks fans. So let's fuck up. Have a good one, guys.
Also, fuck Robert for taking my turn. I am Nori. I'm a Giants fan. Giants are 6-1, which I again totally predicted in my wisdom. So
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yes.
DJ here, Cowboys fan. Sam Ellinger, if you're listening, I need about 20 to 25 points this weekend for fantasy. Don't fail me.
Lamar
He's gonna
Jackson,
run,
if you're
he's gonna
listening,
get
I
you
need another
points.
40-point performance, please, against Tampa Bay. You can do it. Come on.
Mike White, if you're listening, I'm gonna tweet you every fucking day until you get on this podcast.
you scare away my future best friend. I'll never talk to him. Swear to God, dude. Don't fuck it up. We're working on this for
By the way, one final thing, Nori, that Avalanche Rangers game last night was amazing, and I guarantee that could potentially be the Stanley Cup Finals this year. So, as Rangers,
The Rangers surprised me a lot last year. They surprised me.
the goaltender they got, they can do it this year. So, thanks everyone for listening. We'll catch you next week on the Sports Minorities Podcast. And be safe out there on Halloween, guys.
Thanks everyone once again for listening to the Sports Minorities Podcast. We do appreciate it. If you want to keep the conversation going, we're on Twitter at Sports Minor Pod and also on Facebook at Sports Minorities. Our YouTube channel, Sports Minorities. Search on there. We live stream every now and then, just some random stuff. And you can also reach us via email, sports.minorities@gmail.com. We do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to listen to us, and we'll catch y'all next time.
Would you take a concussion picket and risk the fine and
Yes.
risk the wrath of humanity before you
Yes.
take Trubisky?
Yes.
I would.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely
Yes.
would. Yes.
Like you didn't have to finish asking the question.
Yes.
No, bro. Can't do it.
Mitchell Trubisky doesn't play football. He stands on the field and holds the football. That's what he does.
Okay,
That's
okay,
it.
okay. Hold
Yeah,
on,
like
hold on.
Matt Ryan.
He doesn't actually play football. Exactly. Yes,
Wow.
Rob. Yes, right there. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Yes. So,
He's younger than Matt Ryan. Other than that, it's the same.
so who would you take as your franchise? Trubinsky or Mayfield?
Mayfield.
I would sell my franchise.
I'm kind of with that. Like,
I would sell my
none of the
franchise.
above.
Is
Sell my
that
franchise and then buy like 7 WNBA franchises. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sign Jamarcus
I would take
Russell.
one
Give
of
him
those
a
7 WNBA and buy one MLS team.
and get Becky Hammond to coach all of that shit. So,
There
There you go.
damn right.
I'm solved.
Champions.